Taurus, welcome to Aether Tarot. Ooh, good, your cards flying out. Doing a general collective reading today. I'm going to try and keep these in the order that they come out. So, this one. Okay, we have the staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. We have a wall, misunderstanding. We have the vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. We have the hat. You will be playing a different role. Let's get one more. It's coming out really easy. Oh, we have the casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. It's kind of like the death card, the casket. Sorry, like an ending. Not necessarily a death, but it could very well be. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So this is more concerning because this is your mental health, right? Your mental and emotional health. Well, this may not be relating to you, but it is in the center of your spread, so it is going to be, quite a strong focus for your reading. So this could be somebody you're dealing with. Let's get into the tarot. But there is difficult times, but it's seeming to be due to a misunderstanding. Okay, these cards are pre-shuffled, but we have quite a few reversals here. So we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Right underneath, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. So somebody could be losing a lot of money. Or it's just struggling with money right now. Well, this may not be you. This could be somebody in your life. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck, which is like things are piling up. Everything's on top of you or this person. Everything's like getting on top of you. You don't have the higher ground, or this person doesn't have the higher ground. Three of Wands, trying to plan for the future, trying to maybe make some changes to correct this. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, somebody is really having a hard time with their finances right now. Some sort of loss. This could be a big financial loss, like an investment that's gone wrong, or I'm even hearing like a fire. Somebody could have had a house fire or something like that. Now, if that sort of thing is happening or has happened, even if there's insurance, there's still a period of time where there's like trying to find housing and all the things that are lost in the process in a real unsettled time. So it could be like a house fire or a crashed car. Somebody may crash their car and not have insurance on their car. Something big. Could have lost money on the stock market or in trading of some sort. But there are people around you to support you during a difficult time. If somebody is passing away, like somebody in the family, and there's expenses coming up with like funeral expenses, something like that, that may add that extra hardship, there is a way to work this out. But we have misunderstanding. So I feel like this is with a family member. So if there is like if there is a loved one that's sick or passing away, and this is bringing family together, but there's some misunderstandings happening with people coming together, and everyone's got heightened emotions at this time, and it may feel like people aren't pulling their weight, like there's not an equal share, whether this is somebody accusing you or you could be accusing someone else, and it may just simply be those parties don't have all the correct or all of the information. Maybe not the correct information, but somebody doesn't have all the information, so they're just acting on what they know, what they think they know, and they may think they've got all the information, and they're making choices based on this. We've got Three of Cups, so that may not be family, it could be friends, a friend. Could have gone into business, or like done an investment, or done some financial deal with somebody, a family member or a friend, and there's a misunderstanding with that, or a misunderstanding with why this money's lost. Like somebody thought it was secured and it wasn't secured. So let's get a clarifier for this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, losing this money, we've got the Eight of Swords come out to clarify, is, or maybe there's a risk of losing a lot. It might not be lost, but there is certainly a risk. Like, it could be that somebody's done a trade and the market's completely plummeted and dropped, but they haven't sold out yet, so at the moment it's a paper loss, but somebody feels very stuck and trapped with this. Eight of Swords. Feeling restricted. We have Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. This feels like maybe somebody, you could be dealing with the Knight of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody in a relationship or somebody you've just met that you don't necessarily know very well, and they could have manipulated a situation. Somebody could be dating a person who's come in and kind of just using them for money. Somebody you thought you could trust. Let's clarify this Six of Cups in the reverse. Four of Cups. You may have given to a person thinking that they would, pay back a loan or give back. You could have let someone borrow something of very, high value. And to you, they were borrowing it and they would be grateful for your generosity. But to them, they were just like, thank you very much, I'll take that, and I'll go crash the car that you're lending me. Or, they've just or they may have returned something and it's completely smashed up and doesn't work anymore. And this could be leaving you in this Four of Cups position, just going, why did I, you're thinking about what you had in the past. This is actually a blessing in disguise, believe it or not, and it certainly doesn't feel that way in the moment. But it's a blessing in disguise because it stops you from wasting any more time, energy, effort, money on the wrong person. You can hurry up and move on with your life and not go any further with this person or the situation. And I know it's easier said than done, but had you had things go the right way, you may have then given more the next time and then lost a hell of a lot more. You may have got out lucky. Really. You may have got out lucky. Now, this could be also, you felt like somebody could have been working on a project or a business, an idea, and put a lot of time and energy into it, and they've had to sort of cut their losses. Realized it isn't worth the investment, and they have lost time and they have lost money, but better cutting it off sooner rather than later, and realizing a loss but not continuing down that same rabbit hole where it wasn't going to make any return, like throwing more good money after bad, throwing more time and energy into something. But I feel like there's definitely a lot to learn from the experience, and it wasn't all for nothing. You may feel like at a loss at the moment and a bit trapped as to what am I going to do now. But Spirit's opening up and offering you this cup, this new cup coming in. So it's like figuring out all the things you don't want, so that you can be on path to what you actually do want. But there is depression, anxiety, worrying that somebody is against you. So we've got the 7 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Cups in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody is experiencing a huge loss, and they're feeling like they shouldn't have been so stupid. There was all these other things they could have. This is the 7 of Cups in reverse is like, you know, feeling like, what could I have done with that money if I hadn't have lost it in the way I did? Yeah, just thinking of all the things that you hadn't bought yourself, that you could have spent that money on had you not lost it, and then not having it. Just extremely dissatisfied with yourself and life right now, and feeling like out in the cold. So we have an Emperor here in the upright. So I feel like you've got somebody in your life, or this could be your energy bossing up, realizing, you know, you're going to get back on that horse, you're going to find a way through it. Or you could just have somebody older and wiser. This could be a father figure or a mentor type in your life that's giving you some good advice, that's helping you through it. But yeah, this depression, anxiety, and this 4 of Cups, basically both the same thing. Page of Wands in the reverse, you could feel like a complete lack of desire and lust for life right now. You could be just sort of not wanting to talk to anybody, not wanting to do anything, you know, being in this state of depression or anxiety. Or this is someone in your life that's just kind of like a bit flattened right now, flattened for what's happened. Now this could be like, if it's in the situation where it may not have been you to have lost the money, somebody else could have been going through this loss. Or from this misunderstanding with a friend, some, you know, feeling like we've got the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could be helping you out at this time, helping you get back on your feet, or, you know, giving to you in some way, seeing you in this depression. The Sun in reverse, like I don't pretend you're okay, but you're really not. You might have to still get up and go to work each day and sort of fake your way through, not, you know, wanting people to know that you're sad and depressed, but having to put a brave face on for the world. Somebody is. This could be somebody in your life not wanting, you know, to bring you down, even though they're feeling really sad. What's the Page of Wands in reverse? Yeah, 4 of Swords. I feel like somebody just needs to get their rest and recovery. Somebody could just want to be on their own right now, get some sleep, and try and recover from this emotional state that they're in. Yeah. It feels like a rock bottom, but it's a state of transition, and it happens to all of us multiple times throughout our life. We've got the Hermit in reverse, is not a good place to be. This is somebody that's not just getting some solitude. This is somebody not just in hermit mode. This is somebody completely withdrawn from the world in their depression. Completely withdrawn. Don't want to talk to anybody. Don't want to see anybody. Complete lack of lust for life. Ten of Swords in reverse. This is feeling like self-sabotage. Like something's gone wrong and this person's just downward spiraling now. And feeling like, you know, they could make it worse on themselves. Like really beating up on themselves. This is really like stabbing yourself in the back. You maybe feel like you did a dumb thing. Or somebody feels like they did a dumb thing and, you know, like kind of just not forgiving themselves at this point. Feeling like 9 of Wands. No matter how hard they work, no matter what they do, they don't seem to be getting anywhere. Getting all the lessons but not getting the reward. Queen of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Swords, in reverse. So there's a lot of inner conflict, but the fight is over, but there's still just the after effect. It's like somebody is in this after effect where the damage is done and somebody's just feeling completely deflated, and like there was no winner here. There's no win on this fight. This could have been with the Queen of Cups. So this misunderstanding could be with the Queen of Cups, or this could be somebody's mother, that they could be having a disagreement with their mother. Or you could be a mother. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a Queen of Swords in reverse. You'll be playing a different role. This Queen of Swords in reverse, I don't like her. Straight up don't like her. She doesn't tell the truth. She's a bit like high and mighty. She's very like self-righteous. We have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Cups. So you could have a new love interest coming in the near future. 3 of Wands. Page of Swords in reverse. Oh, and 2 of Cups. Okay, this could be... 2 of Cups with the Page of Swords in reverse is like... So this disagreement could be with somebody you're in a relationship with and you're not talking right now. Page of Swords in reverse, no communication. You could have somebody blocked. But in the near future, 3 of Wands, you get this Ace of Cups come back in with the Lovers. So somebody could be coming back around. There could be a reconciliation. However, I have a friend who tells me it's hilarious because I always say however instead of but. It's however. Queen of Swords in reverse, like you're not getting the truth. Something's happened and somebody is going to lie about it, or they're not going to tell you the whole truth. And so 9 of Swords in reverse, I feel like, and the Chariot in reverse and 10 of Swords in reverse, I feel like someone's going to stay trapped in their head about this relationship, this person coming back. Like something is still going to stay unresolved. So I feel like somebody wants them back in their life, but like it's like a trauma bond. It's not finished. There's nothing's completed here. But I feel like you'll be playing a different role in this relationship because you don't trust them. they're coming back, but you don't trust them, and you're like skeptical, or some, you know, if it's not you, flip it, reverse it. But this isn't going in the right direction. The Chariot, you're going backwards, not forwards with this person. This relationship will continue to self-sabotage, and it's like you'll never get the truth. You'll never, like, something won't ever be figured out, because this person is deceptive, and they're a liar and a manipulator. But it feels like it just sort of springs back for a little while, and then somebody's going out of your life, or the end of a situation. So you may sort of figure this out quickly. It's like somebody may try and come back, and then you realize it's not going to work. It doesn't work. It didn't work last time, and it's not going to work this time. And they're still up to their old tricks, and you're just going to stay trapped in your head. They want to take from you even when you're already down. They don't care. It's all about them. They don't care about building you up. You never feel like the best version of yourself when you're with this person, because they don't build you up, they tear you down. And it's the long and short of it. You don't need all the evidence to prove why. You are not at your best. And this person keeps you trapped in your head. They keep you in this constant spiral, this constant state of confusion. You just can't, like, ever really put your finger on it, because they're manipulative. Understand that. That's all you need to know. You can get fixated on trying to get all the evidence and the truth, and it's like it doesn't even really matter. All that matters is they're not for you. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. They do not bring out the best in you. They bring out the worst in you. And they do not build you up. And you're just not the right match. Queen of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Strength in reverse. Like, this is not having the confidence to just fuck them off. And they have very, like, they play on your, you know, low self-esteem. They play on anything they can to try and pull you down. There's somebody who wants to drag you down. And you're actually a really strong person, but they keep you in the reverse. And Hangman position, you just constantly been trying to figure this out. You've been trying to, like, why try to get some perspective, and like trying to end this cycle that just, the world in reverse, it just is on repeat. They come back and they play the King of Cups card, like they're all so loving and family man and all of this. It's like they're not. It's like somebody who comes and goes, but you don't even know what they're doing when they go. And they just come in, wreak havoc, sabotage, and then leave you in a mess every time. And just as you start to pull yourself back together, they just come in and like mess it up again. We have the Judgment, so they are going to get their karma, and I think you got to put an end to it once and for all. This person could be like so manipulative as to literally, you know, when you break up with them, they start threatening suicide. And I think that is, I've had a number of people I've known over the years that they do that. It's like it's such a low move, and yet you can never be too sure as to whether somebody is like really needing that help or not. So a caring person's always going to have concern about that, but some people use it as a threat and as a manipulative tactic, and it's a really low move. It's a really low move, especially when they don't actually mean it, but they are using it to try and like get what they want out of it. You know, and I have the utmost appreciation for mental health, and somebody here could literally want to or be thinking about taking their own life. And if that's the case, like, but not as a way of trying to make somebody stay with them, you know, because of a breakup. And if somebody's doing that to you, the best thing you can do is put them in touch with professionals that are skilled to help somebody with that state, because it's a terrible thing to do to somebody, to threaten that if it's not actually real. But you can never know if it's real or not. So they need to get some professional help, and even just to threaten it means they need to get some professional help. But somebody here is really dealing with the ups and downs of their mental health with depression. And I feel like, yeah, somebody's in here just topsy-turvy, pulling at somebody's heartstrings. Lovers again. And here we go. Here's some proof. It's like this, somebody in a love card, love relationship. This isn't, I mean, we saw the Two of Cups out here before, but now it's just the Lovers. Hermit reverse. This is not a good place to be mentally and emotionally. This is complete solitude. It's like, if you're going to leave me, then here we go. We've got the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Devil. This is toxic, manipulative behavior, and this is codependency. And this person could also be suffering ups and downs because they have, you know, drug or alcohol dependencies, or both. But this is obsessive behavior, and they are being manipulative and strategic about what they're doing and what they're saying to try and, I think, stop a breakup or stop you from moving on. Could even simply, like, literally be threatening to take their own life if you were to leave them. Judgment's coming in here. So clarify the Judgment. Yeah, this is just like, it's constant conflict. Five of Wands, constant conflict and fighting. Like, you just sort of never get a break with this person. Nothing will ever go smoothly. It is just, this feels like you're dealing with a narcissist. Like, it's just always drama. There's just always something, and they will manipulate. They will always play on your weaknesses. They will pull down your self-esteem. You will not have that inner strength. You know, it's like they get you so low that you almost don't even have the strength to leave them, because you don't even have the strength to go through a breakup at that point. But somebody's getting their karma here. This Judgment will come through, and I feel like this is happening, you know, this isn't you, this is somebody in your life that you're dealing with that's creating all this conflict for you. And you will get your justice. They will get their judgment, and this could even be, this may not be a lover. This could be a family member. This could be, like, you could have your mother or a family member could have narcissistic personality disorder, and it's just like, it's hard. You can't get away from it, and you have that tie to them as family. And it's just like, it's just this constant battle, this Nine of Wands. You're just like wounded warrior. You just so tired from it, so hurt from it, and it's like you can just never win this battle. 5 of Swords in reverse, you could just never win with these people. Never. It's like they're draining. Queen of Cups in reverse. So you could be dealing with a mother that's just like this. And, or you could be a mother and they're draining you of your light. And a narcissist will attack and will, love a person who actually, you're the star. You shine, you get a lot of attention, you're probably very successful in your own right, and they latch on and they start to try and get, take your light, because they're taking your energy, draining you of your money, of your energy, of your attention, of your health, your well-being, all of it. They will use you up and spit you out. And they will only leave once they have gotten everything that there is for you to give them. Now this person could even post something publicly on social media, something negative about, and they're always crying the victim. So Taurus, this is it's heavy. It's heavy, and literally this will not go away until you get this person completely out of your life. It never ends. They never learn their lesson. There's no number of conversations you can ever have with them where it will ever change, because they're sick. They have a disability. They have a mental disorder, and you can't help that. They need to see a professional, which they probably won't, because they make that all your problem, project it all on you. It's not them, it's you, is what they will try to convince you of. You need to get this person out of your life. They will just keep beating you down. Let's get your Moonology card. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's not nice. Better you get out sooner than later. This feels like this has been going on for a while. This is a cycle that keeps repeating. They leave for a while, then they come back. And there's a trauma bond. They're trauma bonding you to them, which makes it so hard to let it go. And they're just such a sad puppy dog at the, when you're letting them go. It's like leaving a wounded, dying animal on the side of the road and driving off is how they make you feel. Like, how could you do that to a person? Is how they make you feel. But it's all manipulative and premeditated, and your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. We had this come out for, I think it might have been Aries. So I feel like your commitment to yourself is being tested first and foremost. Not your commitment to this person. You've been committed to this person. You've given them everything. And it will never be enough. And they'll just continue to take advantage of you. So this is your commitment to yourself is being tested, and your commitment to keeping toxicity and toxic people out of your life and doing what's best for you. Communication is key, New Moon and Gemini. Communication is key but with this person, you probably won't get anywhere with them, no matter how much you communicate. But you communicate with somebody who knows better. You communicate with somebody like a professional who knows what you're dealing with, who can spot this a mile away, or somebody else who's experienced the same thing before, but a professional probably is best. Then you'll get the advice you need. Then you will, let somebody know what's going on. Let somebody know. Don't be on your own with this. Okay, let's read the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you. So believe in yourself. Attune to the moon. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something is another possible meaning. I feel like you really need to recommit to yourself. Like, this could be somebody who's like so drained and so down and out that they don't have the strength to even get up and leave a person. Or just put that nail in the coffin once and for all. But you're not going to ever recover so long as you have this person around you constantly tearing you down. You'll never get the strength. So it's whatever you can muster up, whatever is still left in you, use that to get out of there, because the only hope you have, if this is what's happening for you with this person tearing you down, the only hope you have to recover is to get away from it, get out of the toxic environment. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. Let's also read the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming. A time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing, of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble crossed wires in your brain. Now, you obviously don't want to get out and socialize right now. We can see with depression, anxiety, and worry. Page of Wands in reverse. We saw the Hermit in reverse. That's not what's going on here. But are there people that you care about that you're not talking to, that you've just sort of withdrawn from the world, withdrawn from everybody, maybe except for this one person that's tearing you down? Isolating yourself, or maybe this person is isolating you, but you're allowing it to happen. talk to somebody, get some help there. Okay, this is heavy, and Taurus, this is your reading, and I hope you got something out of it. If this is you or somebody in your life that's dealing with this, my heart goes out to you, and you can make this difference. Just, you can pull yourself back up to where you were before, and maybe this misunderstanding can be worked out as well. Some people, you can work out a misunderstanding and it simply is that, and other people will have you go round and round and round chasing your tail forever, and there'll never be an end to it. So you just got to take yourself away from that situation. Whatever that is for you, sending you all my love. And if this resonates, or if you got something out of it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back in a couple of days and we'll do another reading and see where you're at. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you got your notification bell switched on so you don't miss any updates, and I'll talk to you again soon. Alright, bye for now.